Not even traffic will stop me from seeing Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. You suck, Seattle. Joined by new allies and armed with the means to shut the entity down for good, Hunt is in a race against time to prevent the world as we know it from changing forever. So it's all come down to this, the culmination of a franchise that started way back in 1996. That was a great year, the year I was born.
It's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not funny! It's not funny!
So of course, we would have something amazing to bless us in that year. And now, 29 years later, we are here with the 8th installment of Mission Impossible. That's crazy. It's impressive how long this franchise has been going.
It's been 84 years.
But it's because of the amount of quality that especially Christopher McQuarrie has put into these final 4 movies. The franchise came back to life with Mission Impossible 3 by J.J. Abrams, then Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, and the rest is history. Now, with Final Reckoning, it is an emotional send-off for this character, and one that is kind of open-ended. I'm not mad about that. But I also kind of hope that this really is the end. And if it is, I don't see how they could possibly top, like, who else is going to be the bad guy? Are aliens going to come down? I mean, that would be kind of cool. But still, really do hope that this is truly the end. And really, when you're watching a Mission Impossible movie, there's a big reason why you're checking it out. It's to see what crazy stunt, what death-defying stunt is Tom Cruise gonna pull off next. That's really what this franchise has become. What is Tom Cruise gonna do? Is he gonna now leap from train to train? Is he gonna hold himself to the side of a plane? Is he gonna jump from one plane to another plane, going underwater? He does it all, especially in this one. And that's something that I do really enjoy about going into these movies, is to see what is he going to accomplish. And the stunt work, the incredible team behind this project, Christopher McQuarrie's beautiful direction holds that tension up. The dual plane moment in the trailer, it is phenomenal. It goes on for about 10 to 15 minutes, but it never ever broke away from the adrenaline, the rush it gives. My jaw was to the floor with how Tom Cruise and the team accomplished certain angles. It's incredible what people are able to achieve in cinema today, and the amount of people who are willing to put their lives at risks to accomplish something like that.
It just takes that kind of intention and effort and know-how and just, you know, hard work to do it that I love doing.
Tom Cruise, you may not agree with him on a personal level with some of his background or whatever, but as an entertainer, you have to respect the man. Praise will be said about the dual plane sequence, but really, to me, the best moment, the stunt that not only filled me with this incredible rush, but was quite horrifying, is an underwater sequence where Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt, has to go to a submarine. White-knuckling, breath-holding intensity. It's stressful in the best possible way. It's an absolutely top-tier Mission Impossible moment that will put you on the edge of your seat. Huge props to Tom Cruise and Christopher McQuarrie's direction in building these moments that so easily could have been eye candy, which would have been fine, but they decided to go into a route that says, no, how is this going to be connected to the story? We have to find some way that Ethan Hunt and the team go from here to there, and while filling in the gaps, you get these moments. Since Rogue Nation, he's been dialing up the stakes while still grounding things in real character decisions. By this point, if you are in the 8th movie of this franchise, you know you're going to get some classic moments like, you should be dead. You just got to turn that part of your brain off. It's not like Fast and Furious levels of insanity. And within the action, we have to talk about the center of the action, what makes it feel like there's a sense of urgency, and that is the characters. We still got Luther, Benji, Grace. Palm Clementine is back, but this time she's on Ethan's side. She, of course, wants her revenge on Gabriel, played by Issei Morales. He chews the scenery in the best way possible. It's that typical mustache twirling villain kind of way, and I am all here for it. It's, yes, cliche at times where maybe he's the type of villain to smile and laugh ha 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 when he's getting away and having all of his plans work out. But when it's done well, it's done well. He's always a step ahead, leaving with a smile, knowing that he's gonna ruin Ethan's day. Let's talk about Ethan Hunt. Is this his final mission? I hope so, because I don't possibly see what other mission outside of this one that he goes through, how it could be any greater. Now, obviously, this is a sequel from the Dead Reckoning story, because this was originally supposed to be Dead Reckoning Part 2, but they realized nobody likes it when a movie is called Part 1 and Part 2. You're only getting one half of the story. I thought that was a pretty smart change in the marketing, but anyways, I bring that up because you are clearly getting some elements from the past film to this one, and they do a really good job of not just continuing these certain story arcs with the entity, Gabriel, Ethan's personal hunt. On this journey, they include story threads from previous Mission Impossible movies that are not only just great Easter egg moments, they are integral for what all of this means in this ultimate mission. And it could have easily felt forced or a bit tongue-in-cheek, cheesy, a little over the top, but it didn't feel that way at all. It felt like a finality. It felt like this is actually building up to an ending. And that's why I hope that this is the last movie. There's a stretch right in the middle that does drag on a bit where there's some exposition about where Ethan needs to go from this point to that point to this point. And when he finally gets to those certain points, more so the second half of those points, it actually lifts off all the way. In the end, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning feels like a true culmination of Ethan Hunt's journey. It delivers tension, spectacle, and some emotional payoffs that longtime fans will appreciate. A lot of people are going to be asking this before they watch it. Is it the best one? Is it as good as Fallout? To me, no, it's not. But it never really needed to be either one of those things. Really, the most important thing that Tom Cruise had to accomplish, and he's always good at accomplishing this mission, is to entertain us. And so he did, 8 out of 10. But really, this movie did come out in 1996, and here is the proof with this original copy, VHS copy of Mission Impossible Uno, right here. Somewhere. Zoom in, Joseph. Zoom in, Editor Joseph. Yeah, I love this. It's my pride and joy. I'm a real fan. And here's a fun note. Did I actually film this specific moment the same day I filmed my review? Or did I film this the following day because I forgot that I owned this and I wanted to pull it out of the box I had it in and wanted to show it off and be cool? You'll never know. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this review. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, but most of all, do not forget to be blessed.